Good evening, everyone. Sean Connery greets you. I greet you. And we all greet you and welcome you to Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. I have talked a lot about why I pick one battle to build over another. And as you all know, and I'm going to issue an early apology to those who came back hoping to see the continuation of our Battle of Antietam for Ultra Freedom, which was very popular last week. Holy cow, do you all like the American Civil War? Bless your hearts. Unfortunately, a lot of the folks that are participating in that battle had commitments this week. Some of them pretty somber business. And so I said, well, I want those people to play. That's what this is about. I want my friends to come together and play games. So we're taking a break from Ultra Freedom. Hope you'll forgive us. And instead, we are going to play a naval game. And I head faked the nice folks in the forum because I told them we were going to use a battle system known as Fighting Sail, which we've used here before from the Osprey Blue Book series, which is a fun system. But I realized we have something very special in hand. And I discovered these in the workshop. It is these ships. Check these out, folks. This is from a mod that I had not seen before, and I'm pretty fastidious about checking the mods. Look how lovely. These are 1/1200 scale ships. These are all third rates. And they have the wavy sails, but then not just that, but we can also tell them to fire.
And what else can they do?
Well, we won't do that until it happens, because that can happen, because remember, it leaves trails everywhere. But, so these are so wonderful, and yes, of course, the French ones are here too, with the waving pennons in the right direction and all that stuff. So I decided to do something I've wanted to do for a long time, which is to run a game of Kiss Me Hearty by Two Fat Lardies. It's one of their older rule sets. It's one of the first rule sets I ever bought from them. And it's a rule set that nobody here has played, so I've played it, but our players, Giorgio, Red Sacks, and Velker, have not played. And I've chosen a small teaching scenario, the Battle of Cape Ortegal. This is one of my favorite naval battles because it is manageable in size. It's a great challenge. Look, the French are going to lose. Accept that. But it's how they lose that matter. It's almost a classic example of, no, I don't want a fair fight. Cape Ortegal wasn't a fair fight. But how do they fight is what matters. So, but before we do that, I suppose, I know Dalinar won't be with us tonight, I should send out a tweet, the Dalinar phase of the proceedings. There it is. Go there, go there. Oh my goodness, we got 4 nice folks watching already. Good evening to you all. There we go. So this is actually one of the older Lardy games. And Giorgio, you're with us now, correct?
Yep.
Excellent. So let me ask the obvious question. This is really a four-player at max game. There are 4 ships on either side. Of course, the Namur is hanging out way back here. We'll talk about why in a second. Like I say, the French are going to lose. Who wants to be the French?
Me.
I'll be French.
All right, so Red and Velker are going to be the French. Those are the
okay.
names that jumped out. Looks like Giorgio, the British fall to you.
Yep.
And Red, you could take the Formidable and the Scipion. Velker, you've got one of my favorite ships, the Duguay-Trouin. Where's the Duguay-Trouin? Why, it's right here. That's a picture of the DT later in life. So she's right there. And then, of course, the Mont Blanc at the back. These ships were ships at the north end of the Battle of Trafalgar who tried to get away. Well, they did get away. They didn't take part in the battle, and they fled away. Obviously, Nelson falls, but Sir Richard Strachan, the commander of the Caesar, he chases them, and he finds them a couple days after Trafalgar and engages them at the battle that becomes known as Cape Ortegal, which is which is right off there, the coast of Spain. So Giorgio is, I'm going to say Giorgio is the closest to the battlefield today.
At the moment, yes, it's quite far away. Huh? I know it's in Galicia, in the northern part, but sure, I'm nearer than you guys.
There you go. Like a lot of the games in the Lardy series, it's a card-based game. It's a card-driven game. And let's go over the cards real quick, and then we'll get into the mechanics. Every turn, we're going to flip these cards. Yes, I put Nelson on the back. I regret nothing. And we're just going to turn these 9 cards over, and they're going to determine what happens in a given turn. We're going to have a French A squadron move. Well, there's only one squadron, and that is this one right here. And so you will do movement things. Then you have a British fire. Okay. Strike test. Units must take a strike test if they meet certain conditions related to damage. We'll go over those. And that is the part of the phase where if your ship has those conditions, it has to take a strike test and risk striking its colors. Obviously, British movement. Wind change. The wind can change every turn. When this card comes out, we're going to roll a 2d6, and the wind changes on an 11 or a 12. Steering damage. There's a test to be made if you have steering damage. We'll talk about that if you get it. Boarding parties. I love that little icon. This is a nice card deck that was made by a fellow by the name of The Last Hussar, whose stuff I like, and he put these simple cards together, and I swiped them. That is resolving boarding, if in case we have any boarding going on. French fire. And if there's a fire on anybody's ship, we have to take a fire test. Yes, Velker. Velker is very... So Velker, I think we ought to do our little PSA for the evening to earn our PSA credits with the powers that be. You are halfway to vaccinated, are you not?
Yes. Well, in time, no. In number of vaccination shots, yes.
There you go. You are on your way to vaccination.
Me too, actually.
Oh, you're
to say.
So you've got your first one and you're waiting for your second?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting. I have to wait 21 days for the second. But I got my first one.
And I should be free of any risk of the Rona on Waterloo Day.
That's right. His official day of freedom is Waterloo Day. So,
and that was unplanned.
That's not necessarily true.
That's well. I'm a big defender of vaccination. I think it's extremely important, and I'm deeply opposed to anybody that fights it. So my position is staked out. This is how we get out of this nonsense. So get it done, folks. Get it done.
Totally agree.
Yep.
It's just the variant is bad.
Oh, yes, and that's why we must stay ahead of the variants. That's the thing. This is us against it, and we will win. Lord Ross, yes, 2 Fat Lardy rules. I'm actually something of a fan. Beat Cafe, good to see you. Hexes and Soldiers. Naval rules Tommy McGuire doesn't know about. Haha, we just picked old ones. So anyway, let's go through the rules. So we've seen the cards, and they're going to determine the turn order, and now you know that. Ships come in 2 different types, well, 3 different types, but we only have 2 out there. And it's Lardy's rules, so they feel very much like their rules do. You'll notice that when we look at the Formidable, it's an average sans culotte. That's their middle rank. That's a dead middle C. They are average sans culotte, and that affects a lot of different things. The biggest things we can say about our dear friends, the sans culottes, are that they receive no modifications of any kind. You know, they don't get any bad things. Unfortunately, if we look back here at the Mont Blanc, Velker, those are poor sans culottes. All right? And they get poor firing after their first broadside. They're poor sailors, and they're also cowardly lubbers.
Ooh.
So that's not good. That's a morale test thing.
Yeah.
On the other side of the board, though, we've got, well, they're the British. They are, and we see the Caesar in the front. It's an elite Jolly Jack Tar. That's what JJT stands for. Elite Jolly Jack Tars fire double-shotted at close range. They get good Marines in their boarding parties. They are fervently determined. All right. So they've got some good stuff. Now you'll notice behind them, though, there's the Hero, which was a swipe ship, and they've got the Hero and the Namur, both of which are average Jolly Jack Tars. Oh, actually, the Namur is elite. I missed that. So the Namur is elite. But the average, they still have some good things, but they're not fervently determined. And they don't have the good Marines. So those are their morale ratings. And those are going to show up at various places throughout the rules. So I wanted to highlight them to you at the very beginning. I suppose the most obvious thing to do is to talk about movement. Your movement rate is marked directly on your ship. The rules use centimeters. This is a very big board. I'm using inches. So we take a look at the Caesar, and we see its starting speed is 12.3. What does that mean? I had to deal with a couple things with the fact that Two Fat Lardies, Kiss Me Hardy, uses a record sheet. And I didn't want to use that. I think they're very ugly in Tabletop Simulator. So I'm trying to do as much as possible with the tooltips. Under each of your boxes, under each of your speed boxes, 12, 11, 10, 9, etc., there are 3 little boxes. And that's why it's 12.3. The 3 represents the little boxes. So the Caesar at its baseline speed is 12.3. But this is a sailing game. So we know that it can't possibly just be whatever the speed is. There has to be some effect for the wind. Here's the wind chart for our friends at Two Fat Lardies. The wind, by the way, is indicated by the direction here, so it's blowing. See it right there? And it's blowing this way. Everybody starts, according to the rules, with the wind on bow. All right. What does that do to you? Well, it modifies your basic speed. In the case of wind on bow, it means you move your basic speed minus 1d6. Wind on quarter, which is that really nice place to your back left, back right, you get plus 2d6. And wind astern is plus 1d6. The vessel may sail anywhere between 90 and 45 degrees of the wind. This is very generous. Any vessel sailing closer than 45 degrees to the wind will need to take a dead zone test. If you are traveling at wind on bow, move at basic speed minus throw 1d6. That's a high throw for some vessels, maybe that it hardly moves at all. So you gotta stay out of that dead zone, and we'll talk what that is. How do you turn? I'm going to ask you all to be super understanding of each other because this is how it works, and I want it to work here. We've got we don't have any of the frigates out, but we do have a whole bunch of third rates. That's our basic turning template right there. And what you do is you take that start marker. See, it's marked right there with that nice gray space. And you get it up snug and close, as close as you can. It won't get perfectly snug. This isn't bad. And you're going to move it along one at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. That's how you do it. Notice how I was swiveling the stern of the ship as we moved along. All right. That's how you do it. Obviously, we're going to have to figure something out if you ever get close to each other, but this game does not encourage you to get all that close. And obviously turns the other way, you turn the other way. Ships slow down and speed up according to the skills of their crew. What do I mean? You don't just drop a sailing ship from full speed to stop in a turn. Take a look at this table right here. Elite crews can drop from wind on the quarter to basic to stop. It takes 2 moves to stop when traveling wind on a quarter. Your average crews, they drop quarter to basic to bow to stop. And your poor crews take 4 to drop that to that speed. All right. So you've got to be careful because one of the rules in Kiss Me Hardy, you must move the full speed you roll. Okay? Obviously, you can't move any faster than your wind allows. If you get closer than 45 degrees of the wind, that's a dead zone test. That's a 3d6, which you then subtract from your basic move rating. If the resulting figure is below 0, the vessel is taken aback, has a 50% chance of losing its foremast, it cracks off, and receives 3 damage points automatically, and an additional damage point for each point its score was below 0. Don't do it. Elite crews can re-roll one of the dice on that test if they wish. You may attempt to tack. What is tacking? That is an attempt to move through the wind. It is basically moving from, turning it this way so folks can see it, from this aspect of wind on bow to this aspect of wind on bow, turning through that dead zone. There is a chart here for the tack test that shows you what kind of dice you want to roll to do it successfully. Where's my tack test? There it is right there. So labeled. You want to roll higher than that number. Forgive me, you want to roll that number or higher. So, for example, an elite can automatically tack, but he can't automatically get that perfect tack. And that involves the loss of speed if you want to try to do it. One of the things I really like about Kiss Me Hearty is that that it assumes that these sailors know how to form line of battle. Okay? If you are in line of battle, formed on your flagship or on a leading ship, they will retain formation while executing maneuvers. The only problem is if you have poor sailors. There's only one poor sailing ship on this table. It belongs to the French, and it is the Mont Blanc.
That's mine.
I know.
Yay.
On the assumption that even poor sailors can sail straight ahead, any squadron containing more than one or more poor sailors must roll a d6 every time it turns or maneuvers in any way. The outcome is, if you roll greater than the number of poor sailors, you stay in line. So basically for the French, you got to roll a 2 or better. Just don't roll a 1. If not, it's broken, and it remains broken for the balance of the game.
No, let me all roll a 1 on the first time.
Tacking is individual at all times. Even if you're, you cannot squadron tack. All right. We'll do collisions if you hit each other. It's bad. Trust me on this. You may anchor. If you wish to drop your anchor, you must get to stationary, part of that slowing down, and it takes 1 turn to drop your anchor. You will rotate until you are in line with the wind, with your bow facing directly into the wind. They can be maneuvered into any angle desired, taking 1 move to swing on their anchor. We will talk about the wind if it should change. Remember, it changes if, on the wind change test, you roll an 11 or 12. There's a chance for bad things to happen. Broadsides and shooting. The way they do arcs in this game is cruel. Okay? To claim a full broadside, the main mast must be inside the broadside arc of the firing vessel. 15 degrees, not even 30. 15 degrees from either side of the main body of the ship. It is quite possible to have one ship that can shoot at another and the other one can't fire back. You may fire both broadsides in any one go, but only one of them can be a full, the other must be a partial. You decide which is which. When it's time to fire your guns, you're going to look at your ship and you're going to see what its broadside rating is. So, for example, we see the broadside of the Mont Blanc is a 9. You'll notice I put an asterisk next to it. That means it has fired nothing. And it doesn't need to mark off its initial broadside, which is to its great benefit. It will roll 9 dice. What will it need to roll? Well, we have that right here. Well, first thing, we modify the number of dice that will be rolled, and that's right here. Quite a few modifiers. And we'll go down through them when we get there. Rakes are basically 90 degrees. Don't ask if you're not at 90 degrees. The Nick Skinner says basically it's brutal stuff. It's double dice. But you're not getting it unless you are truly at 90 degrees.
So, what if Mont Blanc?
All right.
What is the range?
What do you need to hit? Once you've figured out how many dice you have, you are going to look right here. Those are inches, obviously not centimeters. When you shoot, I will ask you if you are firing at the rigging or the hull. It matters. They build in bonuses, and you may have seen it right here. You'll notice that sans-culottes, the French, are much better at extreme and long range. They get extra dice. They are encouraged to shoot at the rigging. They are encouraged to keep the naughty British away. When you roll for your damage, however many dice you roll, you're also going to creep over here. You're going to roll your dice here. By the way, you see all these dice. Look at this. It's crazy.
So colorful.
Very colorful. You're going to roll your to-hit dice, but you're also going to roll a d10. I think I'm going to flip this. 1 d10, not 2. We use the 2 for the percentile rolls, which also happen. If you should happen to roll a number of hits greater than that d10 roll, you do extra damage. How many damage points do you have? It's as many points as guns the ships have. It's a really elegant choice. I think I like it. So, for example, the Caesar, a third rate, has 80 guns. So it has 80 damage points. For each DP, you strike 1 damage point. We'll work down. For every 5 you lose a die when shooting. If you fire at the hull, a secondary speed box must be struck for every 5 damage points inflicted. This represents damage to spars, rigging, etc. When firing at the rigging, each hit does remove a damage point, but all 6s remove a secondary speed box instead of a damage point. Specials are then diced for in the rigging column of the special effect sheet, needing to throw equal to or less than the total number of combined DP and speedbox hits. Every time you lose those 3 boxes, you drop a movement. Again, when you roll those fire dice, you're going to roll a d10. If you roll less than or equal to the number of hits obtained, you have done special damage. And special damage are critical hits. Here's the table. And I'll go through what all these things mean should you manage to roll them. You'll notice firing on hull, firing on rigging, rake of hull or rigging, firing grape shot, firing hot shot. Hot shot is nasty. I always see a lot of argument as to whether or not it could have been effectively used. But what is it? And it only is fired from shore batteries. You can't do it on a wooden ship. Those things would burn straight through the ship. Grape shot, however, may only be fired at point-blank range, and if a player chooses to hold his firing card until later in the turn. So you can hold those cards we talked about. Special damage, all this good stuff. Let's see here. Yep. And the strike test. When do you have to do it? The first time you sustain 50% of your original value. If you get 15 points in a single turn. If you are completely dismasted. If you lose a deck in a boarding action. If you are raked. If your speed drops below 50%. And if 3 of the other things, the number of damage points, losing a deck, and the basic speed are satisfied and you sustain more bad stuff. What do? We then take a look here at this chart. We compare your original value to your current value. We modify it right here with all those modifiers that you see. And that is the percent chance of striking your ship. Boarding action is trickier. We will go through boarding if anybody decides to do it. It's not easy to force someone to board. It's pretty much got to be mutually agreeable. You can, but you got to roll a 6. You see the layout in front of you. It's pretty straightforward. I've explained the scenario to you. The only big thing you need to know is that the Namur, which, there's 2 ships I suppose I should point out. The little Namur is paddling along, trying to catch up. On the first turn that Straken's card comes up, the British A, the Namur appears on a throw of 6. On the second turn, a 5 or a 6. A third turn, a 4 or 5, 6, and so on. The other ship I would point, there's 2 other ships I would point out, just because of a historical note. Where'd it go? Yes, the Formidable was actually damaged at Trafalgar. She's actually an 80-gun ship, but she fights in this game as a 64 because she has not sustained sufficient repairs. The other ship I point out is the Namur. She is foul-bottomed, which is why her speed is only 11.3. You find that amusing, Velker, don't you? That she has a foul bottom?
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking. Haha. You are foul-bottomed. Huh. It's like a joke name.
I hope it doesn't have a different name at all. I would hate that. I love this name. But, yeah, they could be, but they often weren't. There were 74s turned into kindling by first rates. Holy cow, a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Everyone was expecting.
I just saw, everybody was expecting something else, and then they get this, and they seem happy.
You know what? A win's a win.
A win's a win. All right. Any initial questions from players?
Actually, no. I think that playing will arise questions.
And just remember, keeping your squadron together, a good plan. I'm just going to put that out there. Anyway. Rock and roll. Cards coming. Fire test. Nobody's on fire. British fire. Obviously, you're probably going to want to hold that. You can't hold it through a turn, but the British can hold this off to the side.
You got no chance of shooting us.
Yeah, there's nobody's an arc, and these guys are out of range. I made sure of that.
Yeah.
British move.
So this is how this game's gonna go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So, if I do understand well, I have to use this one to move.
And that's only
I'm
to
not
turn.
Only to turn. All right. And right now, I'm in the. Let me see how to say it in English. Right? Is the.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the bow position at the moment.
Yes.
Right. So if I want to try to move in this way,
Mm-hmm.
this is a tack test, isn't it?
If you wanted
Or
to,
not.
well, yeah, that's a great question. Let's have a look.
By the way,
I think
Red Tex,
so,
you do
'cause
know
I'm-
you are muted, correct?
Yeah, Red, your showing is muted. So your wind is on the bow. If you turn in this direction, you would be moving towards wind on quarter. Wait, where's
Okay,
the wind
but
coming
if
from?
I
I take it
turn
back.
in
No,
the-
yeah, you would be. I'm sorry, you're right. Yeah, you would be turning into wind. Yeah, you would be going into the dead zone. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, let's try to. We will wait for that. Oh, let's try. Let's see. I will try to do this.
All right. So
Okay.
what you're
All
going
right.
to do?
All right. I have to roll the dice, isn't it?
Yes,
Because
you
I
do
lose something.
exactly.
Okay.
That's good remembering. And so you are what your base speed is what?
12.3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and that 0.3 is only referential, right?
Okay.
So it's 12. You have a 12-inch move, and you roll and you subtract because you are wind on bow 1d6.
Okay. So this for all the squad or only for
If
ship by ship?
if you are staying in formation, which I suspect you are,
Okay.
that's what everybody moves at.
Okay. I roll the dice. Let's see. Full 6. Okay.
6 inches.
You're measuring from here or from the first vessel from sail,
from where the hull starts.
Okay. That means that should be. Let me see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Each one of those
Oops.
little arrows is an inch, so you don't need to measure.
Okay. All right. Oh, you're right. If I do something like that, oof.
It's quite all right. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 2 more.
Not all right. Not 5.
1,
I mean-
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5.
One more.
Mm-hmm. Let's back here a little bit.
All right. That's right. That's what I saw. Okay.
Yeah, and like I say, it's
And-
it's this little bit of the hull I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Cool. And then
And
everybody
the
everybody just kind of snugs out and follows that maneuver.
But
No, they
like
would
that?
stay. They haven't turned yet.
okay. Okay. All right. Right. Makes sense.
Perfect.
Right.
That's how it's done. We did it once and it didn't fail. All right, I'm taking that as a win. Next card. Strike test, nobody's in trouble. Steering, nobody's got any.
Come on.
Boarding, nothing.
Oh my gosh.
French could fire. I don't think they got anybody to shoot at.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's in range.
French move.
Do you want to start, Red?
Well, here's the thing. Velker, if you're going to go in a formation, which I suspect you're going to, you've got to roll a 2 or better to stay in that formation for the Mont Blanc.
Okay, I will roll then. I rolled 2 dice.
You really, ooh, well, roll 1 now.
No way!
Well, you're out. All right.
Oh.
So these three fellas are going to roll for... so red, it's up to you. Your movement is 12 minus 1d6. Six.
I think you're still muted, Red.
Yeah, Red, we cannot hear you.
It says you have no microphone connected in the Steam chat thing.
Red? We got nothing.
I might be working on it. Disconnected.
Disconnected. Yeah.
All right, Velker, 6 inches. Do it.
For him?
Yep.
Well, I figure we should... I don't... So the wind is... Where?
It's blowing this way. So you'd be turning away from the wind.
And Jim, a question. We're moving about the wind. Right now, my formation actually has got. They have two different kind of wind are blowing too, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, so we will use which move we will use, which speed we will use.
They actually that is a excellent question, and it is answered specifically. Where did it go? Oh my goodness. Different angles to the wind and desire to move. They must first test to maintain their line of battle. If they succeed, they move at the speed of the slowest vessel.
All right. So it's double punishment. I mean, you have to test, and then you have to move with the slowest.
Yeah, but you don't. You're
sure.
never going to fail that test.
Right. No, but I think it's logical because it's the first one in this case is go faster, so they have to keep the
Right.
the pace. Also, yeah, sure.
So is it all the ships that can move?
Yes. Now all those ships except the Mont Blanc move.
Okay, I'm back.
Right.
Wonderful.
Get your invite here.
Can you guys hear me?
I can. Can you hear us?
Excellent.
I can
Yes.
hear you.
All right. Let me. There you are.
I moved your ships for you.
Yeah, we just moved those ships. All right.
I saw that. All of a sudden I couldn't get, and when I went back to the chat, Mike wasn't reading at all.
Ooh. All right. So now the Mont Blanc has to roll differently. So she's going to roll. Now remember, you got to be super careful here because you can run into each other.
Yep.
So you're rolling 1d6. Well, 12 minus 1d6. Nine inches. You may have to turn.
Oh, that's right. I gotta slow down. I have to go that max speed. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn a bit.
I mean, I got no problem if you want to try to lower that speed one step.
Alright, I'll try to lower it one step.
All right, you're average, right?
I am poor, actually.
Oh, it's ooh.
Come on,
He's
boy.
poor.
Yeah, so you're on bow to stop. The problem is, ooh. Yeah, you would wind up stopping. So you're gonna have to turn.
I moved 5 already.
All right, so you owe another 4.
This must maneuver.
I think you're gonna want to pull back an inch, otherwise you're gonna hit him. Yep.
No doing that in real naval battles. I don't fit in there. Let's see.
There you go.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Turn again.
Yeah, you're supposed to be perpendicular to the circle,
Alright,
or
that's-
tangential to the circle.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, this is interesting formation.
Well, it's what happens when you got a bad sailor out there that can't get it started. Wind change. Who wants to roll for that? 2d6, please. 11 or 12 gives us a wind change.
for it, Giorgio.
I go.
Yeah. Oh, we got it.
Nope.
Nope,
Yeah.
no wind change. All right, turn 2. Oh, forgive me. Now the Namur. We should have checked for that on the British card. Giorgio, 1d6 on a 6, the Namur arrives.
All right. Nope.
No. Okay, turn 2. And I don't know if I got a chance to mention it, but one of the reasons I did this, oh my gosh, for those who have joined us, oh my gosh, these ships. Oh my gosh, these ships. Are you kidding?
They are beautiful. They're
Toy
so
ships.
Detailed. They have
Yeah.
anchors on the sides and.
I don't know who did them. I love them. Boarding parties ain't got none of
But they're
them.
symmetrical, so
French
they have
move.
They have 2 anchors.
So red, you got the move. You are now windwise.
Which would be to bow, right?
Yeah, no, you are.
Or quarter.
Yeah, he's turned a quarter. So he gets, that's going to be a plus 2d6 if he's moving at the standard speed.
We're so fast.
So that's going to be, or I'm sorry, is it 1 or 2? You'd think I'd remember this by now. Quarter, yeah, plus 2d6. So 19 inches.
Ooh, that's not amazing.
But
I hope I
they are
moved
not
your
a
guys
formation
right.
anymore.
These 3 are.
But as you tell me before that they are different speeds.
Oh, that's
so
right.
they have to-
That's absolutely right. So yeah, you're gonna have to roll. Thank you for that, Giorgio. You're gonna have to roll for these guys, red, to see. So you've got 19 with those guys, but you're gonna have to roll 1d6 and take it off the 12, and that's gonna be your actual speed.
Dude, that's so cool.
So your speed is 6.
I'm looking even deeper into the ships, and you can see the cannons below deck, and then you can see their barrels poking out the side.
That is kind of
so
great.
Cool. No. Oh my goodness. They added a steering wheel. Even though you can't see it normally. It's like inside of the ship.
It's more over this way. There you go. 6. There we go. I'm assuming that the Scipione will follow.
That is correct.
So yeah, he just snugs up behind.
So, okay.
And you can
What was the
camp.
distance between the two?
It was less than an inch. I mean, you're well, it was more than that actually. Let's call it 1.5 inches, so you can put them
Okay,
right there.
I see it.
You gotta turn him.
And turn.
Nowhere near that far though. It's fine. Like this. There you go. That's good. Velker, you coming on with the Dugaway Chua?
Yeah. Follow right behind.
A little closer.
I moved 6.
Okay. And now for the Mont Blanc, you got to roll separately. Do you want to? Do you want to? Now you are still wind on bow. Do you want to? Do you want to stay at that speed? Because otherwise you drop to. Yeah. Well, that's as fast. Well, you're gonna have to turn then. If you turn just a little bit, you'll catch wind astern.
Right.
So in that case, yeah, 1d6 minus. It's 12 minus 1d6.
6.
Man, you guys are just not moving. 6 inches.
Take my circle friend. Hello, circle friend.
Yeah, it is kind of a mess, no doubt about it. Too much time in port, I fear. And for the record, Nick has been promising a second edition of Kiss Me Hearty for a while. I sincerely want it, but I would be so sad if you changed the title. All right. Strike. Nobody's got that. No steering. Wind change. Red, you want to roll for that? 2d6. French fire. Just let's remind ourselves that extreme range. Where'd it go?
I probably shouldn't have turned that far. But I must get closer.
His bow chasers. Well, no, it's 15, so he's got to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's 40 inches
No.
is extreme range. So, I mean, you're talking about...
Yeah.
No chance.
Huh?
No chance. For us, at least.
Those bow chasers can shoot. On the Mont Blanc.
No way they have arc.
Bow chasers. Forward.
Oh, they have those?
Yep.
Okay. I'll do that.
You got 2 chasers. Let's and this does not affect the broadside. It's only 2 dice. This
I question the angle.
Why?
Well, that looks like the ship's going this way. Off here. Is he at 15 degrees off of the center line, or?
Does he speak to?
Because I heard something about 15 degrees
It's
for the
15 degrees.
broadside.
No, it's 50. Yeah, it's 15 degrees for the broadside.
Because these things are on naval trucks. They're, what, 3 tons?
Yeah.
Can't traverse them all that far.
Yeah, but the chasers are smaller than that. Yeah, I get the big ones. You're not gonna. That's why I think a lot of these guys get extreme range. It doesn't have anything for the chasers. That's kind of crazy. I don't know as I missed that. I don't know why I missed that. I should say. Here's where the chasers are. It doesn't give their arc. All right, we'll say it's 15 off the front. Might as well take it as 15 off the front, which, to your point, Red...
He's in armor.
It's 15, isn't it?
I'd say so. Pretty skinny.
All right, we'll say no. We'll say no.
Aw.
No shot.
What? But you just said.
Yeah, we'll say no. British move.
Okay. So I have to test.
You don't. There's no point in you testing because you only have to test if there's somebody poor.
No, but I mean, they all my ships are on the bow, or one of them is.
Well,
on the
yeah,
quarter.
if you mean you have to roll for their speed, yeah.
Yeah, for the speed. I mean.
Yeah, 12 minus 1d6.
No, Jim. I mean, I asked you before that if this one, let's say this one is not is considered to be a bow speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right. I thought it was in the moment was on quarter, and you said they have to roll to see if the formation is still.
They
formation,
would.
you know?
They would if they would as above if there were any poor sailors.
Ah, okay, all right,
You don't have any of those.
okay, right. So
9 inches.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right. Let's try that.
Oh, you guys are nice. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Clearly, naval gaming is popular. Although, did I see John Stanley? Was John Stanley here? He's always saying I don't do naval. Hey, Brant, if you haven't left yet.
This one could turn.
I'd say.
And this one. Like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agree.
Right.
No fires. Speaking of fires, though, British.
Yeah, but I think I'm not in 15 with those guys, I think. You said from the central.
Yeah, you've got to get his main mast, and you don't.
Yeah.
And this guy, that feller, is out of range. Very good. That's everybody. So, Giorgio, would you check to see if the Namur arrives?
Yep.
You need a 5 or a 6. Does not.
Oh, wait.
Doesn't seem to want to come out and play. No strikes. No steering. No fires. British fire. I imagine you'll want to hold that.
Yeah.
They're on fire? Yay!
Fire. Wind change. Giorgio's turn to roll that.
No, it's my turn. I didn't roll.
Okay, I'll come back to you next time. That was my plan. There it is.
Nope.
French move.
So where are we going off the board again? Please?
There's no going off the board. You're on here to fight.
Okay.
Yeah. There are some British frigates that are not in this, that I didn't put in here for the sake of limiting complexity, that made sure you couldn't leave. They'd outrun you.
1d6 again, correct?
You've turned. Well, actually, you've turned a good deal.
Should be the same.
I'm not sure. Oh, it doesn't matter because these guys are the other way. Yeah, 1d6. Ten.
We get to move. Okay. So that's 12 to 10, correct?
Yep. That cracks me up.
Oh.
What is the Mont Blanc doing?
I'm going to fight.
I guess so. And those guys are going to catch up. Scipio. Snug him up. Turn him, though.
Yeah.
No, he's got to be more like that.
Okay, Velker, the DT is yours.
Yeah, you
Thank
gonna
you.
follow, Velker?
Yeah.
10 inches. I imagine you can make your way through the arc of that turn. Yeah, so you're in line. Let's do that. All right.
No.
Now the Mont Blanc plus 2d6.
18 inches?
Yeah.
The Mont Blanc is also known as the Robin of this battle. He's drawing the fire of the enemy.
I'm going with Leroy Jenkins right at the moment.
Leroy
Jenkins.
I'm gonna move this way. Wait.
That was two more. Sorry.
I wanted to turn enough, so I was gonna back up all of this by let's say 2 inches, and then do this.
You had enough. I see what you're doing.
I just wanted to be able to shoot at them.
I get it.
I will fire at their
Wait a minute. Hey, Giorgio. You want to shoot at him?
Yeah. I don't have to wait the end of the cards to use
Let me see that holding the card thing. When exactly you get to
for the grape. You told. Sorry,
Yeah,
you told us about the grape shot.
Yeah,
So I
you're
don't know if you-
that's grape shot range. You're out of grape shot range. I can't believe you're in
Yeah,
close
sure.
range.
We are at 20.
Yeah, look at the range chart. You gotta be at close to use grape shot.
No, I don't want to use grape shot. I just want
So
to say
we're
that.
at long.
No, it was. Aren't you at 20?
We're at 20.6.
Oh, okay. You're at long range. Long range shooting. But I did want to check the. You can hold cards.
Yeah, I don't know when I could use. You know what I mean?
Players may hold them back at a later point of the turn if desired. They may not be carried over.
So you can use it until the whole entire turn.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
That is their firing card at a later point. Yeah. So Giorgio, you can shoot him right now.
Okay, I will do.
Figured you would. This is your first volley, so let's run this down. The Caesar is an elite Jolly Jack Tar firing at long range. You said, Velker?
Yes.
So he's got
Fives
he's
or better.
got 10 dice, but he's gonna have some modifiers. Let's look at him. He's got where'd they go? There they are. This is his initial broadside, and he is elite. 1 per deck. He's a 2-decker, so that's 12. 13 for being an elite Jolly Jack Tar. That's it. 13 dice for fives or better. 13 dice, 5s or better, and you must also roll a d10, Giorgio.
Okay.
It says, I'm confused. He has no range. It's 13 to 20 and then 21 to 30. So they don't connect. And so because we're in between, he can't shoot, right?
Stop it.
Right? But that's how math works. There's a small
No,
gap.
it's decimals, man. What can I tell you? They're British. They don't
Are
like
we
decimals.
rounding
The
now?
British don't like decimals.
So 14 here
13.
and 1.
And they get a d10. So you got 2, and you did not roll above. So that's and forget. Well, and we'll let you shoot it whichever you want to, Giorgio. Hull or rigging.
Oh, sure. Let's say rigging.
All right, rigging. So and you rolled a 6. All right, and if you recall, because you shot at the rigging and rolled a 6, that actually has a slightly different effect. Let's go here. When firing in the rigging, each hit removes a DP, but 6s remove a secondary box instead of a DP. So, you hit him for 1. Which drops him to 73. And his speed is now 12.2. You've taken down some of his rigging.
No.
If you get rid of all 3, he loses an inch of movement.
Do
All
I
right.
get to shoot now?
Not yet.
Please.
That was his shot. He just did that. Who's next?
So right, let me understand well. I got 2 shots on him.
Yep.
The 5 and the 6.
Right.
So, and the 6. All right. The 6 says. All right. Right. I understand. Okay.
Because you fired at the rigging, the 6 hit the rigging, right?
Sure. Sure.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
No boarding parties. British move.
Oh, wait. I think I might have been using the wrong...
Still have to roll the 6.
I've been using the wrong circle for the multiple.
What do you aspect to the wind is?
I think it's still bow.
Yep, I'd say.
This one is bow.
Yep. Oh, right, of course.
Oh, well.
10.
10. Okay. If we're like that, we have to start.
Sorry.
doing- I'm going.
We
there.
clearly have engaged Hethwill's imagination. I'm pleased by that.
What does he say now?
It feels like I'm watching The Admiral. I loved that movie, parenthetically. And the Mont Blanc is Tromp just charging in on his own.
Leroy
Jenkins. Exactly.
I've been shot. My rigging is beginning to be busted. Oh, free rake shots. Beautiful.
No.
If only I could put this bad boy in reverse.
Yeah, throw a ship of the line into reverse.
Hold up.
Hold up one. Wait one.
Hopefully that's not a die roll, because if we know what's going to happen, it's probably going to be some impossible die roll, and of course Velker will get it.
Right. Those are the rules, man. I don't make them.
Okay.
All right, so that's Giorgio's move. Oh, yep. French fire.
Do I get to shoot?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I wish.
I'm
to
assuming
shoot
you're in
the
range.
hero.
Yep.
I will kill the hero of the story.
All right, let's go through this again. You start off with guns of broadside of 9. Broadside of 9. So let's count that down. You are You are a poor shot. Drops you to 8.
Initial broadside.
Yep.
I think so.
Well, it's
So it's a
initial broadside, not elite, so that takes you back to 9. Sun Kulat, that is what you are at long range, which gets you to 10.
When
But he's poor sunk a lot.
Right, which is why he loses that 1 point. Otherwise, he'd be a net 1.
Okay.
But he does, and these are all cumulative. You got to work your way down them. So 10, and you are at long range. So 10 dice for.
Come on, Velker.
10 dice for
5
5
or
or
6.
6, and don't forget to roll a d10 after.
nothing.
Nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh, and that's a pity because you'd have done some extra damage.
That's so incredibly disappointing.
Hey, Volker, just because I feel bad. You did shoot.
Oh. Excellent effect.
We have to do that every time a gun is shot.
All right.
so if there's no hits, it doesn't matter to roll the 10 dice.
No, no,
Doesn't.
it really doesn't.
Okay. Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, it's not a firing.
Okay, that's the rule. Got it.
So all that damage you did didn't happen because you didn't shoot at me.
All right, Giorgio.
Yeah,
1d6
then I move.
1d6 for your guy. Now it's a 4, 5, 6.
No.
There he is.
What?
Oh no, sorry.
What?
I thought you had to roll below.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Sorry.
What?
All right.
What?
Here we go. Wind change. Velker, your turn. 11 or 12.
Finally. Now it's my turn, huh?
Yes. It's not that. No wind change. No fires. No strikes.
Oh.
French
Yay!
fire again.
I shoot at him again.
The only thing you lose is
That's
your
first one's a
initial. Is your initial. So instead of 10, you're at 9. Oh, there you go.
4 and a 10 on my D.
Excellent, Velker. Excellent.
What do I
Did you
get?
roll the 10?
Yeah, he rolled a 10, unfortunately for him on that.
What, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, because you would, if it had been a 0, you would have done the extra bonus damage. But that's still 4
It's
hits.
a 0 damage.
And I
Look.
forgot to ask, are you rolling it? Dang it, I must remember. Hull or rigging?
I was going for the rigging.
You were going for the rigging, okay. Well, that's 2 off his speed. That's 2 regular damage and 2 off his sails. So that drops his sails to 12.1. 1 more and he slows down. And 2 off his gun, so he's down to 72. All right. Good shot. Nobody else has one. Moving on.
When does the broadside start dropping from loss of guns?
It's every 5 DP is a die lost.
Ah, okay.
That's why you have to track current. Uh-oh, Welker. He gets to shoot you back.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, man.
All right, this is the Hero. This is her first broadside, so that's going to count. This is port starboard, so the starboard has fired. Everything else is the same. It's a close range shot, so we check this down. What was the Hero's base?
Yeah,
A
good.
9? 9S.
Yeah, that just means that means that its starboard broadside is fired. All right, so a 9. And what is her class? The hero
No, it's
is
average.
Average Jolly Jack
Uh-oh.
Tars.
Uh-oh.
So start at a 9, not elite, 10,
Nothing more, I think.
not at short range, 10. 10 dice, 5 or 6.
At the hull. I shoot at the hull. At the hull. Not
The
on
hull.
the rigging.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah.
10 dice for 5 or 6. I see 2.
You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
So the Mont Blanc takes 2 in the hull. Takes her down to 71. Okay. No other fires? I don't think so.
No.
No boarding parties, no steering damage. British move.
Okay. All right. The dice. Or so will be
8.
Yeah. Turning. Okay, where is it?
When you were discussing the movement, the turning ratio,
Mhm.
it's just the points that you have.
Correct.
Did he roll to move this ship,
He
or
did.
does he not have to?
He did.
Oh.
He rolled a 2.
Oh.
Or sorry, a 4. So he's
Okay.
got a total of
Yeah.
8.
Okay, no problem. Sorry.
No worries. All right. Next. French move. Red. You are now you are wind astern, so you're gonna go. Now you are 2d6 plus your base,
Stern.
or wind on the quarter. Sorry.
Yeah, now we're speedy for sure.
Yep.
2d6, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, 22 inches.
See if I can get this straight. 22. Oh.
Belker, are you coming up behind?
I am. Zoom.
And our friend the Mont Blanc. He's got to get a little closer than that.
Alright, so 2 dice added.
2 dice. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 19.
Well, take a look yourself. I think I am. It's perpendicular.
Well, if it's perpendicular, you get the lesser of them.
In that case, then it's the bow.
All right, 1 die. 9 inches.
9. So, because
This
he's
is actually a
poor-
more realistic, cleaner way of turning.
Because he's poor, I think he uses this one. They're very
Oh,
weapons.
nice. Well, way to pay attention, Velker.
I just noticed recently. I should have been using it, but yeah. I apologize, but there it is.
Ooh, that's rough. That's a heck of a circle, my friend. The Mont Blanc is not afraid.
Alright. So that is 5, so I get 4 more inches.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not as far as I thought it was. But it's still in range.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that a rake? It's 90 degrees, isn't it?
Nope. Nope.
Nope,
What?
not yet. Oh,
Nope. Look down. Look at the ship. It's not 90 degrees.
But 90 degrees is so hard
It's
to
close.
exactly.
Had you gone, it is. That's right. That's
double damage.
it's very
not
hard.
that
If you
strong.
read the rules, Nick says very specifically it's incredibly hard.
It's only double damage. Come
It's
on.
it's only double damage. Check for the Namur, please. Now a 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not even triple
Yeah.
damage.
I already know that.
There it is.
Wow, your ship finally decided
His ship has
to
literally
arrive.
come in.
Look who decided to show.
Where do I?
Just right there.
Okay. All right. Against the wind.
Yeah. Well, it's wind on bow. So,
Okay.
steering. British fire.
No way.
Oh, yeah, I will hold the card.
That's a
No,
shit.
that's extreme.
You're gonna hold that?
Yeah, I will hold.
Okay. Strike. Boarding. British move.
No! It's the last thing I want.
All right, now I have the wind. This one should be the. Okay. Yeah, I think this one will be the slower. So the other, I got all on the quarter. I think the first two.
I think he's on the quarter, don't you?
Also the last one.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's coming off the. Remember, it comes off the table edge, right?
Yeah.
So that's you're 2d6. You're plus 2d6. $22. Sorry, 18. Wow.
18.
Math is hard. I'm gonna go to bed. You all take care. Jeez.
I'll take care. Have a great evening. Bye.
Yeah. Peace out.
Have a good evening.
What I want to try to do is to keep on not going to stern. It's like that, no, it's like that. Sorry. Whoop. Okay.
I'm just very happy with the way these circles interact with the ships.
1, 2.
I was very worried about that.
I like that they tilt when they're over it. They like turn bob over.
You and then 16 straight ahead.
Zoom.
Speed. So fast.
Yeah, I mean he's just gonna be behind him.
Yeah, sure. You have to.
Same, I think, with dude here.
Oop.
Thank you, Red. Cards.
Oh, I know it's the case. It's
French move. All right, Red, you got that 2d6 again.
Oh, and the Namuro is moving right now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Just Red, hold that number. That's fine. So you're going to be at a 16. The Namur moves. Yep, absolutely.
One less die, anyway.
8. Our dear foul-bottomed Namur.
Let's see. We have to go right now. Oop. Oh, we never arrived. Okay. Easy.
All right, so Rad, you were at 16. Sorry about that. For the Formidable. Yeah, you don't need that one. You need this one.
This one.
Yeah. Velker needs this one because he's a poor
And
sailor.
I turn at the beginning, correct?
Oh, sure. Anytime you want.
Anytime I want. Okay.
Yep.
You took my ship.
Oops, I picked up Velcro's ship.
Turn back the time.
What happened?
He dragged my ship along.
Oh, boy. Hang
I
on.
grabbed Velcro's
Yeah.
ship.
Hang on. Don't do that. There you go.
Alright, 6.
To those watching in the gallery, this is the most amazing thing to me about naval war games. I don't care what system you're playing. I almost never see people doing that.
One, two. I don't think I got the turn that I wanted.
How many you want?
4.
That's 4.
You. Okay.
Well.
That means I have 4 inches left.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody will snug up behind him. Oh, Velker, I can move your ship, correct?
Velker, you coming with?
Please.
Yep. Bring him on up.
Sorry, I remember at the end. Oh, the dice
Okay.
are staying now because you turned back time.
Oh.
Delete these. Where's my ship? Oh, you just drive along. Okay.
All right, so you got 7 plus 19 inches. Did you not roll for them?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I was rolling for the other guys, but yeah, perfect. I'll use that roll.
19.
That's really far. Good thing I need a lot of movement to go anywhere.
Hey! How are you? Hey, Delanor. John Stanley, I hope you're happy. Naval. Rubbing a toy boat against a big circle. Nothing I'd rather do on a Saturday night.
Hey, we don't talk about rubbing our boats next to big circles.
Oh, turning away, are we?
No, I don't want to go that far, I don't think. What does this have to do? Do a distance. That means I have 2 inches to go.
All right.
There I am.
There you are. Very good. Doot. And you fire.
Yay! Pew pew. On the Caesar.
Yeah.
On the Kaiser. Wait. Is that what it's based on?
Yes.
Whoa!
Uh-oh, today I learned. All right, that's going to burn off all your initial broadsides, because now you're shooting from the other side of your ship. Oh, no, you fired your starboard already, so you don't get that. You don't get that. So you are what range? La 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 la.
It should be medium. What is
No, you are.
What is it?
You are below 20. Oh, that's right. That's what you meant. I'm sorry.
It's medium.
Yeah. So your base is what?
9.
Your base is 9. Yeah. Drops to 8.
Is that it?
Yeah, it is, because you only get that benefit at long or extreme range. You actually get a bigger bonus at extreme range.
All right.
So that's it. 8. However, you are rolling for 4, 5, 6. 8 dice.
Polar.
Remember to say where.
Oh, hull Velker?
It's rigging. I was going for
You're
rigging.
going for the rigging? Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Either way, he hit no rigging. So, and he hit no hull. Did you roll your D10, though?
Oh, I didn't. Let me do that. The D10 is still there. I got 3.
Okay, nope. First hit on the Caesar tonight.
And I cannot shoot back, isn't it?
Do you have a card out? No, you cannot. No card,
Yeah,
no shoot.
all right. I thought I was holding one. All right. It did not come out today.
Yeah, it hasn't come out yet.
Sorry. Okay.
Wind change. Giorgio's turn.
Yep. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh. Yeah.
Did your... It must have. Yeah, yeah, you can shoot back, Giorgio, unless because you didn't shoot at all this
Right.
turn. You didn't. You would have held it.
Definitely shot me very badly. I was very hurt. Why are
He was,
dare you?
and that's is that 15 degrees? Is it? Do we feel good about that? I do. I feel good about that.
Okay.
I feel good about that.
Sounds good.
All right. So the Caesar has shot nothing so far. Oh nope, his starboard shot. So this is no, his starboard is available. So it's because he turned around. So this is just plain old Jolly Jack Tars shooting at medium range. Base of I don't know why I don't check that. Hey, check me out. Asking first. Hull or rigging, Georgia?
Yeah, sure. No, we still going to the hull.
Hull, got it. Yes.
Question first. Okay, if he fired his starboard thing on this side, this is his port side guns he's firing.
Right, and I think I may have mismarked that. But let's do it
because he fired on the other tack.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
When he was going towards his namesake.
This is going to kill him. Going to kill him. 10 dice. 11, 12, 13. 13 dice. 4, 5, 6 at the hull.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hey, Leroy.
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten so close. Maybe this was a bad plan from the beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just misses it. That, however, is going to cost the Mont Blanc in subsequent shooting because she is now down 9. She is now down. She's now down a total of. What's more than that? My math is hard. Down a total of 11. All right. Good shot. And Giorgio, did you?
Yep.
You moved the Namur, right? This turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. If I move everything. Yep.
Because the next thing is the fire test, which we have none of. Shuffling.
Tabletop simulator is magical.
What's that?
It's magical. You just take all those cards and just shake them, and suddenly they're one deck.
Red, wind change.
Just a question. The Mont Blanc did not lose some broadside because he lose more than 5 guns.
It will.
Or not.
It will. It still keeps its base broadside, but when you go on the charts here.
Okay.
You will
right.
see
sure.
that for every 5 damage he loses, so he's actually down to 7.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Oh, almost a wind change, but not yet. Okay. Cards. Here we go. French fire. Speaking of which, the poor old Mont Blanc. Starting gunnery of 9. -2 for the damage takes it to 7. -6 because it's a poor shot. Six dice for 4, 5, 6.
Right.
The rigging, I think so.
Oh.
Well, and rigging again, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is what I will normally attempt to fire.
Now, what did you roll on your 10-sider?
8.
Eight.
You please delete this one.
All right, will do. I'll delete them both. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. However, 2 of them are rigging hits. So the Caesar is down to 12.1. And she's down to 76. Not quite costing her a gun.
It didn't even cost her a gun?
Almost. 1 away.
Oh, from damage?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying I didn't even damage 1 gun.
Oh, no.
It's like,
Steering,
what?
nothing. French move. That's gonna be plus 2d6 no matter what you do. Almost astern, but not quite. $22. Rolling some big numbers there. Leaves you with 14. And the way you should do this, you notice this black mark, that's your start point.
Thank you. We want to go
How many you want?
2.
So you just pick it up. You don't even have to just count it down and move it perpendicular to it. It's easier. No, I mean, it's like that. Leaves you with 12. Much straighter than that, though. To your left. There you go. There you go. Cool.
Okay.
Velker, you coming with?
I am.
You should drag yourself over there. Oh, you got him.
This monstrosity.
Yeah.
He's Tokyo drifting on water.
I was going to say, he's trying to parallel park a ship of the line. You have to come up a little bit, Velker. All right.
Hey, don't snug my guys up on his guys.
All right.
Completely
And now the
different.
mighty Mont Blanc.
So I believe I am now.
Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm.
So 2d6.
Plus 2d6. This I got to see. 20.
Oh no.
I'm curious to know what the plan is. I am curious.
No. Big circle. Big circle.
And the scary thing is, remember, these are third rates. You wait till you see the first rate ships.
Plan? What plan? We're making this up as we go along.
You are determined to get that shot.
I will write that sometime.
You will see.
I
You
will-
will see. You laugh. You laugh.
You laugh. I will.
British fire.
He can't shoot me. I'm
No.
a genius.
No, I will hold the card.
You'll hold that, yeah,
I-
sure.
Oh no.
Wait, doesn't he have a rate? Doesn't he have a chaser shot here?
He would, but then he'd burn the card.
Ah, okay.
So we might want to come around with the Namura.
Yeah, you're talking 2 dice versus getting an actual shot. We'll see what he gets. No boarding parties. No strike tests. British move.
Okay.
Don't turn. Whatever you do.
Whatever you do, don't turn. Yeah.
Now we start with the Namur.
Very good.
Well,
Come on, Georgie. He's only 13.
He's freshly
oh,
vaccinated.
sorry. Sorry. So it'll be only. Okay, this one. Okay. So it's 5. I lose 5, so it's only 7. Isn't it?
I'll be away for a moment.
Mhm.
Only, yeah. 7. I got only 6 to move. I don't know if I have.
Yeah, that's actually the easier way to do it.
I want to see.
You want 6? It's
Yeah,
this one.
but
It's that one there.
yeah, sure. I could go 1 ahead and then try to turn. That's all we. Okay.
Bad plan. Bad plan.
And then will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That
A little more forward.
is not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, the 5th one though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is this one here. And remember, it's this little bottom part. It's right there.
It should be perpendicular, right? Just like that.
No, it's not that. Look at the actual. No, look at the actual circle as if it's the top. He swings around more.
Look at- There's nothing directly across, I don't think, but
No. But look how much you're angling him. Look at drew out from the base of the arrow. It's like this. It's like this.
That was it. If I, okay.
yeah, it's
That's
an
right.
in-between area. I'll give
That's
that.
what it is. There we go. There it is.
Because I want to shoot here.
Oh, look at you.
Those guys.
Look at you. Oh, you're missing a rake by just an ace.
I have to.
What's the distance? Does 30 matter? Is 30 a shelf?
That's a long. Yeah. That's an extreme,
Yeah.
I should say. Oh,
Oh,
he's not in.
oh,
Is that touching?
oh my God! No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's hitting the foremast. You can't count the foremast, but you could count this. Holy cow, that's close. Yeah, that's inside 30. Okay.
So right. Those guys here, do they count as bow or as quarter? What do you mean? I mean, I lose 1 die or
Oh yeah. I would say that's on the bow. That's pretty much square up with
Okay.
the.
Wait, we rounded up
10.
10. Oh boy. I didn't know it was going to be a scrum in the corner. Holy cats.
Let's see. I could.
No, actually, we Ian Jackson. No excuse. He is Velker. We must destroy him.
You're like my classmates, always trying to beat me because I'm smarter
One,
than everyone.
2, 3.
No, actually, they Tommy, they just this week allowed those 12 to 16 to 15 to receive the Pfizer.
It is 4 and I lose. 2, so 4 and 6 more.
Velka, you saying you're smarter than everybody else? That's not a good thing to say in front of your partner.
No, his classmates. He was not talking
Not a
about
good
you. He
idea.
was talking
My
about his class.
classmates, they're always like, beat Velker. He's too good. We must destroy him. The prophecy must be true.
The prophecy must be fulfilled.
Oh, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six like that. Six. Oops. More. And then following.
You jerk.
What did you think he was gonna do?
I don't know, maybe be cool and let me get the epic shot. That's so
Yeah,
rare
but,
and so hard to get. I don't know.
All right.
I got the idea to ram you as in Matapan, but then I think there's another period.
See, that would be cool too. But
You make me
no.
look up the collision rules. Great.
I'm going to ram you.
All right. You gonna burn your card, Giorgio?
Yeah, we'll fire right now.
I figured. Yeah. Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start?
So the Namur could shoot the formidable.
Yep.
Yeah, we start with that.
All right. So I'm gonna mark down those sides that have fired. So I'm gonna mark down starboard. That is the one that has fired. I'm gonna remember that. The Namur begins with. They are elite JJTs. They begin with a broadside of 9. What's our range here? We decided it was under 30. Just a hair. So let's run down our modifiers. The let's see here. Initial broadside on a 2-decker. So that 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dice. And it's 21 to 30, so it's long dice. 12 dice for 5 or 6.
It's not rake in this case.
Yeah, let's. I was wondering if you were going to ask. Let's look it up. Because the rule, I mean, it is super strict.
Yeah, sure, if I'm not, there's no problem.
No, I want to. Let's have a look.
And measurement isn't from main mast to main mast?
No. It's base to base. These ships are. All right. Really only occurs when the firing ship is at 90 degrees to the target vessel and the shot passes. Oh. Yeah, truly 90 degrees. Don't be over generous. Rakes are deadly. Passes directly along the hull.
Be there. I'm not, I think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, you got to be. You'd have to be back some. Let's see what. I'm curious what they say. These figures are supposed to have bases. I'm not sad that they don't, to be parenthetical. You certainly do have a full broadside. He doesn't say how range is to be measured. So oh, here it is. From fire to target, center of broadside to the nearest point on the hull. I love that. Love that.
So we say 14 dice, or I'm wrong?
I believe we said, that was a good question you asked, so let's go back. You started at 9, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, so, okay, all right.
No, 12 for 5 or 6.
And to the rigging.
Rigging, thank you.
Yep.
No rigging hits. However, that's going to be special damage.
It's
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we begin by marking 5 points off the Formidable. So she drops to 59. But now, for the first time, we get to roll some extra damage. Giorgio, if you would please give us a 1d10. You were firing at the rigging.
Yep. Okay.
A 2. No effect. All right. Good shot, though. I honor that excellent shot with... Hang on, because I have to do it as much...
We haven't been shooting. No damage been done.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it is. Okay,
that is way too cool.
The Caesar
Yeah.
has fired both its sides. So it starts with 10, but it begins with a 10. I'm assuming you're shooting at the Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
Under 20 inches. Starts with a 10. $11. What is 20 inches? That's medium. So I'm seeing 11. Yeah. Hull or rigging?
To the hull. I guess the Mont
To
Blanc.
the hull.
Keep them on the hull.
10 dice for a 4 or better. Sorry, 11. You get one more.
I actually I could put it.
4. And one more.
No, I roll 11.
Oh, okay. And now you roll your d10.
He did.
Yeah, sure.
Did.
It's
Oh,
a
and you
nine.
rolled 11 dice? Good. All right,
Nothing.
so 4 hits.
Yeah.
Oh
Why
man.
is it there?
Oh man.
Am I confused? Was this here to here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's all I think this one.
Because let's face it, we're all still 13 years old.
I am. It's true.
Here we go. Fire test, there was none. The Namor is here, so we don't gotta worry. Here we go. Wind change. I believe it
My
is.
turn.
It is Velker. Why don't you hit it?
Yeah.
No.
Nope, no wind. Boarding. Fire. French move. That is wind astern. So that is 1d. That is 1d6 plus your base.
I can rake the Namur if I roll right.
If you roll right.
Need to roll about.
So red, you're gonna do it for the formidable. Yeah. Is that 16? Yeah, 16.
And you said 16, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go. I need to go 8 around the circle, and then 8 forward.
All right. I'll give you the 8 around the circle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you got 8 forward. Well, for those who are commenting that the fight wasn't firing up enough, here it comes. Holy cow. Curious to see if Belker's probably still turning.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, Belker, you're still going to be in a turn. Want to move up the Dugaway Trois?
Yeah. Sorry. I tried to grab this.
There you go.
That.
I think that's right.
I don't know who did that, but thank you.
That was
Oh,
me.
okay. Thanks,
That was
Volker.
my shit. Red Sacks.
The Mont Blanc, 1d6 plus. Here's your problem. I mean,
I roll a 4, I can rake.
it's a 4.
I think so. 4. Well, there's 3.
Come on, 4.
Oh boy.
Do I have to go another inch?
How do you figure that? Your speed is 12.
My normal speed is 12.
Yeah.
Minus
Yeah.
3, right?
No, plus 3.
Plus 3.
Oh, I
Plus
thought
3.
wasn't it 9 before?
No.
Whoa, where did I get that from then?
So you got 3 more inches to go, my friend. You might want to think about a turn before doing this.
Big circle cub. Oh, well, this is gonna be.
Now, actually, they won't knock things over. It's kind of cool. Huh? I checked this.
It's gotta go right here then. And so I have what? 4 more inches.
Yep.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's up here.
Mm-hmm.
I just want a rake shot.
I understand,
That's
but
my life goal here. Please.
all right,
Belker, you're setting yourself up for a stern rake.
that's
No,
it's
but
it's
can't,
he ain't going to get that stern
he'll
rake.
overshoot.
I mean, he's got to move way too fast.
And a bow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess if he rolls the right way, he could pull it off. But well, we'll see. Velker's
No,
got to
that's
pay. You know,
not. Anyway,
we'll see. British fire.
I'm out of both of your
I will
arms.
hold it.
Yeah, he's gonna hold that. That's not a
Yeah.
surprise. No steering. British move.
Okay. So let's start with the Namur.
Mm-hmm.
A little round losing review.
10.
But anyway,
Oh, sorry, 9.
okay.
9 because she's fall bottomed.
Yeah.
Nope. We'll see.
Or if maybe it's better like that. See. I know. If I turn this way, I think I can go. How we go? Because I'm going against the wind, I think. You know, I don't know if I have
Nope.
to
I mean, it
test.
depends how far you go.
Probably I have to move 9. I will
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, if you
Let's
get
really go
that
against the
far,
wind.
you're gonna have to take the into the wind test.
Okay. I won't stop at a certain moment. No, I will go there and then adjust the test.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking.
Yeah, if you get to that spot, you have to take a test.
Ooh, are we gonna have a collision?
You're getting real close.
Ooh, please.
He's gonna crack that bowsprit right off.
Please bash into me. Please.
You knocked me twice. No, I think I can do something like that. Right. Okay. Let's see. Let's move.
You're scared of me. That's what you are.
All right. 9 is not bad.
That's nasty.
That's 9.
Yep.
Okay. And if I go outside the table, we move everything or
Nope. Can't leave the table.
okay. All right. That's okay. So right now you're still in bow because those guy because this one is in bow.
Yep.
Nice.
Ten.
Then we do something like that. Oh, that's cool. Ora, uno va qua, poi 9 va qua. Mm. Mm. Oof. Vabbè. So if I go till there, will be okay. Right. 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 And if I could fire right now, I would fire right now.
Yeah, I don't see why not. You're saving the card for.
Starting with the Namur,
Yep.
shooting at the Mont Blanc,
Yep.
and
She has already.
No,
I'm
I did-
trapped,
I did not-
Red. Call in the Black Rain. It'll be okay.
All right, so this is her. This is her first shot on that side. 9. Yep, and that's obviously point blank. Okay, is she elite?
I think so.
Yep.
They are.
Elite Jolly Jack Tars, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hull or rigging?
I think it's better to keep on shooting on the hull against the Mont Blanc.
Okay. 14 dice. Oh, you can't shoot at the rigging at that range. Never mind.
Okay, right.
14 dice, anything but ones.
No ones.
Oh no.
And that also was the bonus damage. So that's 14 to the hull. And now you will roll on the bonus chart. 1d10.
Oh, 7.
Plus 3 damage points. So that's 17. And I do believe Velker is actually, perversely, going to be happy. Because this starts a fire.
And I think he have to test the rake when the card comes out.
Only when the card... No, it's not for a rake, but he does have to test.
All right, sure.
Is there a chance
No,
that I
I mean,
explode and hurt everyone else?
Yes, there is.
Oh, baby, I'm happy.
So 17...
Me and all the field.
That is 42. Yeah, he's got at least one test, I think. Now check this out, folks. How cool is this?
Oh,
You know?
okay, were you messing with the thermostat? It's a little hot over there.
No, I just turned on heat 2 minutes ago. What happened?
I just turned on the heat. All right, Giorgio, but I think you're still shooting.
Yeah, and I think that we keep shooting with the Caesar. If I can, I get the Mont Blanc.
Yeah, that's fine. You two are done with your... But no, what's the range here? Center of broadside to nearest point.
Yeah, but has he got the 15 through the...
Yeah. Easy.
I thought it was from center of broadside.
It's not 15 degrees from center of broadside. That's range. It's off this
Okay.
point. It's off this point in the hull.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So it's about 8.4, which I would assume is... It is short range. The Caesar is an elite, starting with 10. 11, 12, 13.
14 dice.
13 dice.
13, sorry. 13,
13
okay.
for 3 or better.
You guys have to wail on an innocent ship who never did anything.
Leroy Jenkins. That's not true. That you can't say that.
What do you
He
mean?
ran right out in the middle of the
I
British
didn't
Navy.
set one on fire.
13 dice.
Keep shooting at the hull.
Shooting at the hull.
Keep
Thank
shooting
you.
at... Okay, yeah.
I didn't set any of you on fire, and now you.
10. That's another bonus. 1d10.
I think he did roll the 1d10. It was a.
No, he did. I'm saying he gets to roll the 1d10 for the extra damage.
Yep. No.
Velko, those glory charges of yours were
This
good
is-
when you were younger, but now that you're older, it's not working.
This is so...
Oh, this
All
is
right.
an excellent picture.
But here's the thing. A gun has burst on Giorgio's ship. Okay? This would cost him 5 damage points, but elite Jolly Jack Tars have a 50% chance of preventing this. This is why we
Okay.
have the percentile dice. So, Giorgio, you have to roll the 2 10s.
All right.
This one, I set it up that the red would be the 10s place and the blue would be the 1s place. So
Okay.
Yep. So you need 50 or below.
This one.
No.
Okay.
So that's 5 damage points with a burst gun on the Caesar. Ow. But 10 more damage points to the Mont Blanc.
Oh, don't worry. When I nuke this place, it's gonna be great.
When you go kaboom. Oh boy.
I knew this was a suicide mission. Don't get me wrong. And now, do you know what else they are, Red? They're stuck. They can barely move. So just lay down fire on them.
But first we
That's a shot.
try to shoot here if we can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The hero has fired its starboard. It has now fired its port.
Oh.
So this is an initial shot. Now they're average. They start at a 9. Just under 2 feet. Start at a 9. 10. 10 for 5 for 6.
Okay, this time we try to shoot at the rigging.
Very good. Thank you. 1 rigging hit. And I think I saw 3 regular hits, right?
Yep, and I think it's a critical one.
Yeah, well, what that does is that actually hits the rigging. And these others, so it's a total of 4. You did roll the 4, so you are going to get, yes, if that's what you meant, you do get the bonus. Let's go over here real quick. I'm going to drop down the Formidable to a 12-2. It took 3 hits, so it's down to a 56. That will mean the Formidable loses a die, in shooting. And now you get to roll a 1d10 on the critical hits chart. Go.
Okay, favore, bello alto.
For firing at the rigging. Ooh, first time that's happened. 2 additional secondary boxes, meaning the Formidable has dropped to 11.3, so its speed has dropped. Because of the rigging shooting. Oh, and I did forget one other thing. Sorry, Velker, I have to do this to you. Because of you have taken so much damage to your hull, you also have to take rigging hits. Every 5 is a secondary box. You are at, holy cow, 42, that's 8. So that takes you to 11-3. 12, that takes you to 11-3, 10-3, 9. Every 5 costs you a secondary rigging box. How are we doing on the Caesar? He's lost 1.
Okay, right.
So he's slowed down. He is now 11.3.
I love that we have a person strapped to the back.
Do you?
Yeah,
Isn't that the figurehead?
No, it looks like a person. It really does.
It's awesome. Formidable.
Oh.
They're just impaled.
Yeah.
Formidable loses 1. Okay. I'll keep checking that. All right. I think that's all the British shooting. Quite effective, as we can see. Next. French fire back. You want to hold it or you want to move?
Oh, we're going to shoot.
All right. I'll let you shoot first, Red.
Let's. He's got range on him.
Yep.
So let's shoot directly on him. I don't believe he does.
No. So let's take the Formidable. broadsides both ways. So this is, you are firing your port broadside. Eight dice, average sans culotte, range of 23. Eight dice, 9 dice.
I think they got -1 for the 5 damage.
Do they?
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
Yep.
Yep, you are quite correct. 5 down means, so that would have been 8, 9, back to 8. And then they are sun culottes at long range, which takes them back up to 9. Yep. 9 dice for 5 or better. That's a lot. Huller rigging, Red.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rigging.
5 hits, 3 to the rigging. That further slows down the Namur. Which really didn't need much slowing down, to tell you the whole truth. That's all right. So that's the hit on the Namur. They're out. Velker?
Yeah.
You can't shoot at the Namur.
But I could shoot at the Courageux.
You could shoot at either the Courageux or the Caesar.
I would take the Courageux. I think it makes more sense within the arc.
All right, so you're going to have a boatload of minuses. You are...
Well, duh, I'm on fire.
That's spoken like a gentleman. You start out... Well, duh, I'm on fire. Line of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Line of the evening. That's going to be a grand total of 1 die for that.
No way.
Yeah, because,
Really?
well, it's actually -8 because of the damage to your... You're down 42 points on your stuff, so...
Don't they get a minus for being on fire, too?
Let's find out, I imagine.
Yeah, -2. -2 for fire on board.
So do I get nothing?
Yeah, you can't shoot.
How can I nuke myself? I want to bring the
Yeah, you've
gunpowder
got...
to
You
the fire.
actually can seek to repair yourself. You just can't do it right there.
Can I...
Actually, no, you can attempt to repair yourself right now. You roll 2d6 because that's the number of your stern bow chasers, and for every 4, 5, 6, you... Wait, what's the rule? What's the rule? Because you got to be some distance away.
Remember, Felker, if you got to go, take somebody with you.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, yeah, you have to be not fired or fired upon, so you can't even do that. So, yeah, you're out.
Can I move?
Nope. That's in your movement. When you move is when we're going to test and see what happens with this fire. All right. Was that all the French fires? Think so? Yeah.
So,
Strike test. Here we go.
huh.
Obviously, Velker is the one that's got to make it. He is. The big difference is 74 versus 32. We take a look here. His base percentage, 74 is there, 32 is there. Your base percentage is 45%. That's not great. Of striking. 45% chance of striking. 45, no mast. You are not half. 45, now 55 because you're on fire. You are cowardly lubbers. 60. 60. 60% chance of striking, so you want to roll high.
Alright, so these two.
Red, blue, yep.
Come on, Velker.
Strike.
It was on 10, but it rolled over.
Yeah. So, what happens when a ship strikes?
I'm burning.
While burning. Well, we still have to figure that out.
While on fire.
Well, let it be noted. While on fire. Well, duh, I'm on fire.
Fire.
You will now attempt to retire from the action. However, does the number of enemy vessels within 20 inches exceed the number of friendly vessels by 2 to 1?
Yep.
20 inches?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are going to surrender. So the Mont Blanc has to check and see what happens to it the next time the French move. But at this point, she has surrendered.
Yay.
All right. That's it.
I thought the French had a chance. No, I got set on fire because I got cornered.
Wind change. Georgia.
Yep.
Nope.
No.
French fire. I believe we had one here. The Formidable. You want to hold it or you want to go, Red? Red?
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here thinking.
Sorry. Can't hear the gears.
Let's see. No, let's go ahead and fire.
All right. 8.
That's probably the same 9.
Yep. 9 dice for 5 or
Like
6.
it was before.
9 dice for 5 or
Right.
6.
There's
And
not,
huller rigging. Huller rigging.
Yep. Yeah, right. But it's not the first.
Rigging.
I mean, it's not the first time they are shooting, so I think it's not like the
correct.
same.
It's probably 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
good point. 8 for 5 or 6. Firing at the rigging. Thank you, Georgia.
Okay.
Nothing.
Got it. 3 hits. None to the rigging, interestingly. That's going to cost the Namur dice in firing, and
Also in
a
speed.
shot to the rigging. 1d6. Or sorry, 1d10 red.
I already
10
rolled a 1d10.
Right. No,
rolled a
and
1.
because you rolled below the number of hits, you get a critical hit.
Okay.
Or maybe
Rolling.
2. A 9.
A 9.
9.
Ooh, 5 secondary speed boxes are destroyed. Nice shot. So we're gonna have to.
And Jim,
Yes, sir.
I think that I lost also 1 point because I got 5 damage. As you said before, that each 5 damage you lost
Yes.
1 point to. I mean, I got 5 damage of the guns.
Yeah.
I think right now I'm 10.2, and then all the things that I lost.
Okay. So
I
you've
think
got
so. You said
yeah. So you've got 5 secondaries, which means you're gonna go down to 9.1, and you lose a mast. 1d6 to determine which one, please.
Come on, Maine.
Oop. Wait. All right. Probably then.
1d6.
I'm sorry. That's okay.
On a 6, you lose your bowsprit. You can no longer tack, and yeah, and you lose a full speed point, and you take 5 additional DP.
Ooh,
That was a heck of a shot, Red.
I'm on fire.
We know.
Are you sure?
I'm a master. Okay.
8-1 bowsprit is gone. Takes an additional 5. That takes him to 64. Okay.
How are we on fire? There's water all around us. Just grab some.
Oh, trust me, you.
I know.
Okay. So that was the French only shot, right? Yep. Strike test. Nobody is close. Nope. British fire.
Okay. Start to fire. Starting with the hero
Mhm.
here, shooting at the formidable.
All right. So they've fired everything. So it's averages at what range? Over 20. Starting with 9. I think I could click on this the first time one time. There we go. 9. I think it's just going to be 9.
Okay.
9 for 5 or better. Hull or rigging?
Think rigging.
Rigging?
Rigging. No, to the hull.
Hull. 9 dice, 5 or better. 2. Oh, and he does it. Most impressive. All right, that's going to be a minus 2 on the formidable. 1d10, Giorgio.
Yeah, open to be a 9. What 7 is better than that.
7. Firing at the hull. An additional 3 damage points. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fire. Some fire.
Fire. No. But fire. I'm so conflicted.
Now there's 2 boats on fire, kids. All right, Giorgio, next shot.
I think the Namur will try to shoot to the formidable once more.
Seems right. 9 at above 12. I think this could be the exact. Oh wait, she's got a lot of damage though.
Yeah,
she's minus 4 dice. No, 2 dice.
Ooh,
Minus
2 dice. Yep.
Minus 2 dice. That's it. And oh, but she's elite. That does still matter. Yeah. So it would be 9 minus 2 to 7, but plus 1 to 8. 8 dice, and at that range, still for 5 or 6. Hull or rigging?
To the rigging this time.
All right.
All right.
9 dice, 5 or 6.
Oh, I know. It said 8 dice.
No, it's Let me think. 9 minus. Yes, 8. That's correct. Thank you.
Yeah.
2 hits,
One of the rigging.
and one of them is to
Yep.
the rigging. And what'd you roll on your D10?
Yeah, I got a 3. So it's not
All right,
enough.
so not there. All right. Takes that down, and 1 additional here. Got it. All right, next.
I don't think they could. These guys could shoot.
The Courageux has a shot here.
Also, let's shoot.
They have a shot here.
Try.
No, that's you. Duh.
Yeah. No, if I could shoot, I would shoot to the ship in.
Yeah, so you very good.
I mean,
The Courageux has not shot anything.
no, they're just.
They are
waiting for
elite
this
Jolly
moment.
Jack Tars. That's quite nice. What is that range?
More than 20. That's what I saw. Oof.
Ooh, it's 31.
Let me see if it doesn't make it makes sense to shoot right now. Oof, at extreme, I don't think so. If it's a good idea.
Yeah, you got to hit with 6s. Do you want to take the shot or no?
Yeah. No. I will take. I would say for later. if
Stay
I
for
need
later.
it.
Got it?
Yep.
Let me erase that P then. So that's it. That is all of the shooting. Let's go to the next one. There it is. There's that fire test. Here we go. You ready, Volker?
But,
I am.
Since that ship is struck, shouldn't the British roll that one?
They haven't boarded it yet. Somebody's got to pull it out.
Okay.
And those French guys got a personal motivation. All right, so here we go. 1 to 5, the fire is out. 6 to 9, the fire continues. If you roll 0, That is a 50% chance of explosion.
0, 0, 0, please. It continues.
The fire continues.
Continues.
And now you've got to check as well, Red, for the Formidable.
I'm ready. Okay.
0, 0, 0.
Fire's out.
Yay! Good job, Red. Don't explode.
Good job with that not exploding.
What if it was after it was on fire would leave scorch marks on the deck? That'd be cool.
That would be fun. Boarding parties. French move.
I will let you begin, Red.
See, that's. You mean a number? It's 2, right?
Yeah, plus 2d6. $19. Wait, we got to check. The Formidable has.
Wait.
The slowest ship in that line is going to be, I think, the Formidable.
That is correct.
18 inches. Hey, Mike. Hello, Mr. Never Been to Europe. A pleasure to see you this evening.
Okay, and then I need a point of turn starboard, please.
You just want one?
Yep. That's to port. Thank
Why,
you.
so it is. That's one.
That's good.
Okay. Zoop. Velker, you coming along for the ride?
I'm not.
You're going to break the formation?
I'm breaking formation.
Oh boy. The Admiral... He's wondering what you're up to. Duminor is up there going, what are you doing?
So how many dice do I get?
No, he's not.
Oh, no? Oh, there's a... Oh.
No.
How many dice do I get for move?
That's plus 2. So it's 2d6 plus your current 12. 16.
So I use the medium circle now, right?
Yeah.
Fine.
Because you are not a port... That...
Well, the Mont Blanc might be a poor sailor, but it's definitely a good burner.
She burning good. Oh my goodness. You're just not letting that go. That's awesome.
I just have to hope that he's not caught in the blast when Mont
What?
Blanc explodes.
What? This late in the process? And by the way, Mr. Never Been to Europe, a real pleasure because you have helped us.
Yay, 20!
20 bell.
Yay!
Delight. Wonderful. Thank you all so much.
Wait.
All
Wait,
right.
does that mean we're ding-dongs or they're ding-dongs?
Hey!
All I know is the Mont Blanc is on fire. I think that's all the French moves, right?
I think so.
Uh-oh. Georgia. It's
Wait.
Okay.
During the move, can
Yeah.
the Mont Blanc try to take it off? I know he did the fire test, but didn't our move, can he test to stop it?
No, that's what the fire test is for. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Give me a second. Fire.
Because I thought you said something like that, and I'm not...
Let me check. Check on fire. Because there is some interesting language about that. And there are rules for fire ships in this game, parenthetically. Special damage. Good gracious. No, it's at the time of the fire test. That's when you do it.
Okay, cool. Or not
All
cool.
right.
Yeah.
So I think I have 2 more dice. Bonus dice to move.
Hey,
Well, I
heck,
gotta-
just give me. Sorry, Giorgio. One more thing. Fire on board.
yep.
Roll d10 in move.
That sounds like there's 2 chances to turn the fire
Yeah,
down.
but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Because I don't know why you'd have.
Yeah, maybe it's because that's the most urgent thing, and he's not going to move. He's going to try to put that fire out.
That could be it. But the problem I've got is that it's every turn you do it, you get a better chance of controlling the fire. And it says turns, and it speaks of turns. But you're right.
So-
I mean, you're making a good point. It's like he's not exactly going to move.
I don't have the rules in front of me, but so what makes sense to me is he should try to not. He should try to extinguish the flames, but he doesn't get the benefit of trying it in the next turn because that's what it sounds like they're trying to say there. I'm just, because if it's during the fire test and during the turn he gets to try it, I know that's they're going to be a captured ship, but still doesn't that give him the opportunity? He just doesn't get the benefit of the turn. The turn
Captured or not, the ship
of
is
the
on
turn
fire,
for the plus.
Right?
Yeah.
It's funny. It nowhere explains what the fire test card is for. Nick, I'm saying words to you, Nick. Because he's got the card deck right here. He's got their ratings and he's got the card deck. Stupid thing. Come on. Cards. 1 fire test card. Yeah. But it says in move. It says in move. Yeah, you're right. During his move. All right, let's fire test these ships. Belker, go nuts.
Alright, so what do I have to roll?
Well, this is your first time you've done it in move.
Alright,
So it's the same thing. It's 1 to 5 puts it out. 6 to 9.
still on fire.
You're still
No,
on
it doesn't
fire.
matter anyway.
Yeah. But I think that's logical. I agree with you, Red. All right, so British move.
Yeah, just a question.
Mhm.
Could I split the formation? I mean, this one, the Caesar going on
At
the
any
side,
time. At any time.
and it don't- but the Courageous and the Hero could be a formation, still be a formation. There's 2.
Yep. They would keep
Okay.
formation, yes. You just
All
can't
right. So I
you
would,
just once you've broken it, you can't put it back together.
all right. So I will start with the Caesar. 2 dice bonus for movement.
Oh, 22 inches. Holy cow.
21. 21. I lose 1
Oh, yeah.
1 speed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good. Okay. Oh,
Smoke on the water, fire in the rigging.
okay. Anyway,
Why is it suddenly weird?
we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops.
Yeah, go back in line.
I think.
I'll hold it. And go ahead.
Like that. Like that.
Okay.
It's moving.
Okay.
7
Mm-hmm.
and then 14 straight ahead.
Little to the right.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
There you go.
And 1 less. 1. This is the first one, and then I have to roll for the other two.
Yep.
For their formation different. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this case is 21-2, I think, if not. Yep.
Yeah, the slowest is what? The
They're both on 12.
yeah.
So let's see. Something like that. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, I think, here.
Okay.
In there. Okay.
I'll buy it.
And then
8 more.
sorry. That. Following.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the poor Namur. Is lose 1 dice.
Oh. 2 inches.
Yeah, I think better to.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, because you take the. Let me try this for you.
Okay. There we go. All right.
That's all.
Whew, that's a lot in there. Here we go. Steering damage. Nobody has any. No more steering damage. Fire test.
Yay. Same thing.
I should say.
No.
Fire continues.
No, isn't it out?
Oh, that's right. It's out.
It's out.
That's why I said no.
You were sad you were not afforded the opportunity to explode. I know. French move.
So I'm a 2d6 here.
Oof.
Well, so,
But at the end of the day, it's like that. And the wind is coming at you. +2, yep.
Do the quarter.
$20.
He's 11.
Yep.
20.
There are no dragons out there. Stop it.
I
Bless you twice. All right. How much do you want? How many inches you want?
what is it? What is it? Just two.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go. Go 4 head. I got that. Yeah, 4 head.
Got it.
And then
15 to go.
15 to go. Yeah, let's just go straight ahead.
Forgive me, 14. There. Velker, apparently there's a plan here.
Seems so.
Okay, you're on your own now.
What is it?
1d6.
What is that? 17?
18. Rolled a 6, right?
No, it was a 5.
Rolled a 5, so it's 17, yeah. 17. 17, 17.
I'm gonna go way too far on this one. So I have 12 left.
You know, watching Velker do this, you definitely get the idea that he's played war games before.
That was 8. So now I'm at 13. Bonk.
Oh, geez.
Bonk!
Wow, you did go full Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
So the question is, the first question becomes, holy cats. I was not prepared for that. That's going to jack up your bowsprit.
What does it matter?
What
I'm
is it
causing death and destruction.
All right. Okay.
No megalomania there.
How fast were you moving?
Okay. 17, I think.
17?
17. Yep.
All right. Each vessel loses 2 DP in a primary speed box. So it takes the number to 62 and down to a 7.1. Do go away 20. Oh wow, this is our first damage. 11.3. Yes. All right, now. Both of you will now roll a 1d6. On a 1, 2, 3, there is no effect. On a 4 or 5, you both lose a mast. And on a 6, you roll again.
Okay, let's see. 3.
Nothing. No effect. When the forward third of the vessel is contacted or contacts another ship, roll a d6. On anything but a 6, Velker, you lose your bowsprit.
Lost. It's gone. It's gone.
No more tacking for you.
Oh no, I was tacking all the time before.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you mean he's tackless?
So the question is, Velker, are you trying to grapple him?
Yeah.
I thought you might be.
Yes.
Giorgio, do you wish to resist the grappling?
Absolutely not.
Wow. All right. I guess. So let's see here. Boarding actions. Let me get there. Pretty sure I remember how this goes, but I want to look it up. Apparently, all decided you wanted to know what happens when a boarding action happens. I understand.
But does Beck has to succeed with the grappling, or if we're considered already grappled?
You are
I
not.
mean,
You have to succeed in this.
Okay.
You have just run into each other. Okay.
okay, that's fine.
Yep. All right. So 1d6 from both of you. It must combine to 6.
All right.
You are grappled.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Yay!
We'll deal with this when the boarding action comes up.
Fighting. You know, I've been training my men in dueling.
Have
so
you?
We should absolutely crush you. So don't feel bad after you lose.
The
Yeah,
taunting
otherwise
has
I'm
become
cool.
earnest. So that was movement, and all the movement is done. Here we go. Boarding action.
Here we are.
Awesome. A boarding action goes in 6 phases, believe it or not. We're going to roll 1d6 for each of the 10 remaining hull points remaining, rounding down. All right. Yeah. So, how many hull points do you have left?
Right, but you mean
How many?
the current guns?
Yeah, it's remaining guns. Yeah.
62.
So you have 6. Velker has 7.
Ah,
So it's 7 to 6.
I thought.
However,
Okay.
you are Jolly Jack Tars, which takes you to 8. You're Elite, which takes you to 9. And you have the boarding party feature, which takes you to 10. So it is 10 to 7. Oh, nope, you lose 1 because you're landlubbers to 6. 10 to 6. Whoever gets the highest score wins. 10 to 6.
D6?
10 d6.
Summing everything.
Or
Okay.
10d6?
Yeah, just add it all up. He gets 10, you get 6.
Let's see.
Ooh, that was not great.
All right.
I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to win. That's a straight.
So-
I think
I
so.
win. I don't care
think
what
so.
you say.
So Giorgio has gained access to your deck, and it goes back and forth, seesawing back and forth as we go throughout the rest of the game. So these two ships are locked in mortal combat with each other.
I don't care. I win.
Because you rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah.
That is not true. We
It's
continue.
unbeatable. That's way more lucky.
The British move.
Okay.
It's just as rare as rolling the 6 sixes.
Oh. All right. So. Let's starting with the Caesar. Include 2 dice.
From James Anderson. The Emperor does not approve of your ship handling. Spars are expensive.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Was only 1 dice. I lose 1 dice, isn't it?
Let's see. Sorry, let me
On
check.
the bow. I think it's bow.
Yeah, one
Oh,
die off.
1 die. Yeah, because I rolled 2. One mistake.
You'll roll another one. That's fine.
6.
Ooh, that makes you a little
think
bit
it's only
slow, I
5.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
5
only
inches.
5. It doesn't matter this time. So,
last Velker, that was the one card we didn't need to come up. Was that move, British move?
and those guys too lose 1 dice. mean 10. Very good. 10 stars in my head.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I have to go like that. And that's all of my movements.
Okay.
Yep.
And let's talk just a little bit about what happens with your ships that are now locked in Mortal Kombat. You can actually fire off the far side of your ship if you're winning, but only a partial, and that from the side not in combat. Ooh. You may shoot into a boarding action, but every third hit hits the friendly vessel.
I will think about it.
Yeah. So yes, you have attained the deck. Very good. That's what we needed. Yes. Cool. There it is. Next card. Anybody eligible for a strike test? Oh, I think actually Velker is. Give me a second. Because he is losing a boarding action.
If you're on the deck,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Nope, losing a deck. He has not yet lost a deck. He has to. That's the next fight. Okay, very good. He has to actually have lost it. All right. British Fire.
Yeah,
Holy
we
cow.
do. We start with the Coraggio. Hey, shooting here. Come on.
50. Do I see 15? Under 15 inches? Even
Okay,
less than
sorry.
that. 13.4. This doesn't matter really. Courageux 9 dice. Elite Jolly Jack Tars. 13 is medium range, just barely. All right. So 9. The Courageux, has it sustained any damage? No.
All right. Let's see.
It has not. 9, 10, 10 dice for 4, 5, 6.
Okay. 4. Nice. I go to the rigging.
You go to the rigging.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Ooh. So that's 4 hits. 1 to the. So 3 to the hull, 1 to the rigging. That actually takes him down to 10.3. And that does cause a critical.
Yep. I do a critical. Oof. Got a lot of critical. Only 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
No effect. That's a gun burst
Nothing.
for
No.
you. 50% to avoid it.
All right. The red one. Usual. Yep.
And you do it. All right.
And
How
that's
about
the turn of the hero.
Yeah.
You have to go here, is it?
Yeah, it's fine. So the hero has fired both its broadsides, so that's medium range again. I think it's the exact same shot.
But they are not elite.
They are merely average. You're right. And have they taken any damage? I should do better at checking that. Yes, but not enough. So, 9. I think it's just going to be a 9. Yep. 9 dice, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, just let me think if it's the
And
case.
rigging, of course, and all.
Yeah, sure. No, I think I will go to the hall.
All right.
They want to keep moving.
3 hits.
Nothing critical.
First hit's there. All right. And those guys are firing. They got nobody to shoot at. How about this guy?
Actually, I don't know because they did not lose nothing for the. I mean, they are starting the current guns for the fight. And if I try to shoot, I did not bring them. Uh, yes, let's try. Doesn't matter.
Okay, every third hit goes through to the Namor.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Okay.
Yep.
Therefore, that's a -1. They have fired everything, so 10. What's the range?
So we'll,
16.
okay. I got -1 for the.
Yep.
For 5 gun. Okay.
Yep. All right. Do. 9, 8. Back to 9. Yep. 9 dice, 4, 5, 6.
To the hall.
To the hull. Six. And what did you roll for your D10, Georgia?
3.
All right, so this is a crit too. So 6. So 2 of these go to the Namor.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, but that's quite good. I go to 60, and then you go
4
to
of these
6.
go here.
Less hee.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt you the next boarding phase. That's not a bad play. And now you have to. Now you do get a critical roll.
Yeah. No.
You and the
Burst
gun
by
burst
another
again.
gun.
Check the gun burst.
Jesus.
You are gonna kill that. You're gonna kill your ships with gun bursts. Oh, and it
Yeah.
does burst.
We put too much powder in our guns.
Clearly.
That's why we got a lot of critical, but
Clearly, and that does cost you a massed damage, a 0.1. All right. Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on. All right. Wind change. Who's up? Who checks?
the English are good.
Somebody rolled 2d6.
Right, I go.
All right. No change. And the French fire. Huh. All right, Red, what do you got? If you are speaking, we cannot hear you.
Formidable on hero. What is it? Scipion?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
On the hero as well.
That works. Yep, that's the logical shot. Range on the Formidable. That's medium. And you've got for 3, you're at a -3 for your because of your damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you started a base 8, you're down to a 5. I don't think anything else is going to affect that. No, because you
They're average.
Yeah, 5. So 5 dice, rigging or hull.
Rigging.
5 dice, 4, 5, 6. 2 hits. 1 to the rigging. Takes it to an 11.
But
And now the Scipio.
Mm-hmm.
It's close, but it's there. All right.
It's firing its first shot.
Oh my gosh, that is his first broadside. Look at that. Port. Fired his port. Still no minuses, so he's got that going for him. Range. Still medium. Correct. Yep.
And these are average as well.
Yeah. 9-10 for the broadside. Rigging or hull?
Rigging.
10 for 4,
10
5,
on the
6.
firing. Second dice.
5? No. How many 6s, Red?
2.
And therefore 3 here. Just enough to take the hero down to another grade. All right. Very good. I think that's it. Last turn, guys.
Yep.
Gotta put it away for the night, unfortunately. This is great. It's been a goodie. Here we go.
It's a little more fluid than fighting sales.
It's a better game than Fighting Sail. It just is. Fighting Sail is fun, but I'm shocked how well this works. I was always afraid it wouldn't work because of the turning things and the charts, but being able to tooltip works well, and it just makes more sense of the era to me.
Well, the feel of it too. You have, although I'm, have a huge background in wooden ships and Iron Men. You have what is the 3 rookies to the game, and it's flowing fairly well. What are we like on 6, 7, 8 turns?
Oh, sure. Easy. Yeah.
I
And it's
mean,
your
there
turn.
isn't all this.
It's your turn to fire again.
yep.
Oh, excellent. Let's fire again. Same target.
Yeah.
I think that was a 5.
Yeah, this was a 5. And at the rigging again?
Yep.
5 dice, 5, 6.
Here we go. And there's the D10. Oh wait.
It's and forgive me, it's medium, so it's 4, 5, 6. But because you're firing at the rigging, medium is 4, 5, 6. So that's all of them, right?
Oh,
No, it's just 2, 4, 4,
Four.
5, 6.
Okay, so
4.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And what did you roll on your D10? A 1?
yeah, it's a critical.
Okay, so you got a critical. So you got 1 in the rigging, which takes him down to 10-3.
Okay, and then what was it?
I got, give me a second.
Scipion is going to be
Time out.
9 this time instead of 10.
Time out. You got a critical, dude. Slow down.
Oh,
Yep.
one critical.
Yeah, you should.
Or the one as I do, but
And was that a D10 red?
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
Just checking.
Yeah.
+1
Yeah, it's a
or
D10.
-1 secondary speed box. Okay, you'll take that for nothing. Yeah, he's down to 10-2. All right, now this is 8 dice because you've lost your initial shot. At the rigging,
Yes.
8 for 4, 5, 6. Five. No hits to the. You do get 1. No, only hull hits work that way. That's right. So it takes you down to 60. Look at that. Hero took a little pounding that time. Boarding action.
shots.
Yay, boarding.
Here we go.
Everything else is boring.
George, everything else is dull. Only this matters. Let's see here. So now it's the Dugaway Trouin has 6. The Namur has 6. Oh dear. So it's 6-6. You almost took him down below guns, but you didn't. So let's talk about our modifiers again. Now remember, this is trying to take a deck, which would cause a strike test if it were to come up. So I got to go to the. I clearly must get the boarding action chart in here.
Okay.
That is what I must do. Note to self.
Okay, I'm going to step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. All right, Jolly Jack Tars plus Elite, so that's 9 for Giorgio. 10.
Yeah. If
And
nothing
it is
changes, that was
10 to 6.
it'd be 5.
Yeah, 10 to 5. Yeah, 10 to 5.
Okay.
Yay.
You can do it, Edward. You can do it, Velker. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, this has consequences. You beat him by 22. Holy cow. On the opposing vessel, every 3 excess points incurred, the defending vessel loses 1 DP. So you're going to lose 7. And you're going to take a deck.
I just want to point out, I rolled a 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and because I only had 5 dice, that's as close as it gets to another straight.
I understand.
So I win.
So no, you don't. No, you don't. All right, that boarding action. Now they have taken the first deck. There's only 1 more to go before he takes the ship, but he will have to take a strike test. British fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Velker, what happened?
Lost badly. Took a deck.
Velker did?
Yep.
Ah.
He claimed he had rolled the straight, but
I did roll the straight. It's not a claim.
oh, that's true, you did.
I'm thinking if I try to hold, but if they move, or they, no, I try to shoot.
Shoot. All right.
I try, yeah.
Who do you want first? The Kuroju?
The Crusher, yeah, against the Formidable.
Medium.
Always.
Hull or rigging?
I'm a little. Let's see. Let's go to the rigging.
10 dice, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. 3 hits, but that's just enough to cause the critical. Does take down the speed 1. Does hit him for 2. Critical. Don't burst those guns, Giorgio. Don't do it.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
Ooh.
this is 10 or 0.
Holy cow. This is nasty. 5 secondary speed boxes.
I just lost a mask.
You lost a mast.
Mast?
Mhm.
HOC?
Yeah, that's
What's the
high
name?
officer casualties.
Ah.
So you took... he
Nasty
sounded far
British
too
sniper.
pleased. He sounded far, far too pleased. But
Yeah,
first,
because I try to inform
let's deal with that
my
mast
sniper.
down. That's a 1d6 red.
A 4.
A
That's
4.
probably main.
That's a main mast. 3 speed points. And that is 3 full speed points and an extra 5 DP. That's the main mast down, kids.
I'm going to smell a strike coming on.
Mm-hmm. And again, main mast down and 3 speed points.
You weren't quitting it when this was the last turn.
I guess. And an extra 5 DPs, taking him to 40. right. So, and we're not done. We are not done. High officer casualties. This increases the chance of striking. All right. So, Giorgio, what else you got?
The hero trying to shoot at the shipyard. Oof.
Still medium range.
Yeah.
Minus
Minus
2,
please. Yep.
7,
Right.
8 for being elite. Oh, no, they're average. 8.
Yeah.
Rigging or hull.
Uf, let me see come è messo questo. To the rigging. Let's try to the
8
rigging.
for 4, 5, 6. Four hits. 1 in the rigging. And a critical.
Yep.
3 secondary speed boxes. That is much stuff crashing to the deck. No two ways around it. Did you want to take this shot again?
For what?
The Caesar?
Ah, okay. No. At this moment, no. It doesn't matter.
You're seeing that as your ship now. The
Yeah. I'm afraid of the guns,
British move.
bursting.
That's yeah. I'm afraid of my own guns. It's your move, Georgia.
All right. So I got -1, -1. Let's start with the scissor. Doesn't matter. Going around doing nothing. One. That means 10.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to take that test almost certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. But I have to take it right now. I have to only wait,
as
or
soon as you get there.
okay. I think it should be 1, 2, 3. At 3, it's a test at least. Oh, what do I have to do?
All right.
So it's
Where'd it go? There it is. If you move there, you're going to roll a 3d6 and subtract the result from your basic move at the start of the game. If the resulting figure falls below 0, you are taken aback. So it's 3d6. So it's
Okay,
3d6 minus your base, which is 12.
okay.
You did it.
Yep. Okay, continue.
Yes, you may continue.
Yeah. Wait, what? I got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Okay. Like that. Yeah, like that. It's okay.
All right.
More, but doesn't matter. Those guys here keep on formation.
Mm-hmm.
They lose always 1 die.
Your slowest is a 10, so 6.
Yep. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so that it makes sense. No.
You know what I think is a good mechanic in this?
Mm.
The part of where you have to go the full distance you roll.
I like that so much. It's a
I like that because it limits the thing of you, like let's say flying colors, where you can try to back sail and stuff. This is just so much simpler because it makes a rake nearly impossible, but when you get it, it's going to be painful.
Okay.
I am
that's-
okay.
that's all.
Okay, first of all, we have Captain Darwin among us, which is always a special privilege. I do feel a little guilty about the Flat Earth map. I am reconsidering it for future games, no doubt about it. Secondly, we forgot, Velker, high officer casualties. That makes Ian Jackson happy because that fills Velkerheim.
Ah, yes, Valkerheim.
But those were my people.
That's true, but
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
Velker gets
They all
his,
get taken to Velkerheim. All right, so you're all good, Georgia, with these guys?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but Velker owns the place. Ian just
Strike.
digs the ditches.
Strike test. This is the thing I was waiting for. Velker. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
The do. Actually, wow, that's actually better than I thought. 74 versus 61 is the margin. 74 to 61 means your base is a 0.
I can't.
However, have you lost a mast? The boss Brit doesn't count.
I don't think so.
You have lost a
No, I
boarding
don't
action,
think he has.
which is 10%. You're not on fire. You've not had high officer casualties. That you were able to see the other ship strike, so that's 15%. You are not grappled to a bigger ship. Your flagship has not struck. 15%.
Can I ask
only.
a question on that?
Yeah,
Before you do that, before we roll this,
yeah.
wouldn't the ships go in order of precedence on who their superiority would strike first, or is there some rule that doesn't do that? Because I'm just curious.
He doesn't have to strike. He doesn't have to test.
Okay.
Nothing has happened to him that would require him to strike.
Okay.
The list of things that require you to strike are, this is a good question. The first time you drop below 50% damage, if you take 15 damage in a turn, if you're completely dismasted, if you lose a deck in a boarding action, if you're raked, or if your base speed is less than 50%. So what's getting him here is the boarding action piece. So only 15%, Velker. And they strike.
What?
That's a 0. Oh, that's a 6. You rolled a 6. 6-0. 60. Got it. Thank you. I looked at it.
Oh my goodness, don't do that to me.
I looked at it backwards. Forgive me. All right. So no
Okay.
strike. He doesn't have to
Wait.
strike.
Wait. You said if the speed was below
Yeah.
half.
The formidable.
Oh,
thing.
he
I am
is.
below
Yes.
half.
Wow.
Yes.
And I've lost a
I
mast.
missed that completely, that he had been punched so hard. Well done. So that's 64 versus 40. Which gives you a base of 25. He has lost a mast, which is 35. 45. 55.
Do I hear 60? Do we
You
hear
do
60?
hear 60 for the friendly vessel.
Okay.
You are not cowardly lubbers. Do you have more friends than enemies within 20 inches? No, you do not. 60% chance of striking.
Okay, so we roll the blue and the red die, correct?
Right, and so it's whichever one is on
Or
the
just-
left is considered first.
So
So if you're here,
he moved these. I'm over here.
all right. So if you're over here, it's going to be red, blue. Red is the tens place.
Okay, there we go.
Strike.
Ay.
Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. All right. You will attempt to retire if the number of enemy vessels within 20 inches exceeds friendly by 2 to 1. It does not. You are not isolated from friends. You are not losing a boarding action. If you again suffer high officer casualties, if you lose any more masts, a larger vessel closes to within range. So no, this dude will leave the battle. The Formidable must try to get away. Not engage anyone, can't shoot at anyone, so he's got to go. All right. No steering. The French can move.
Let's see.
But do they have a firing card?
Formidable. Oh, I need four.
It really doesn't matter
Formidable's
because you can't shoot.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That'll be it. All right.
We've lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
What? Okay, I knew I liked this system. I'm so happy it works on Tabletop Simulator. October, people, write it down. It's going to take 2 freaking months. We are playing Trafalgar using this. Wait till you see the Spanish 100-gun sucker that I got. It ain't the Santissima Trinidad, but it's close. We're going to have a table full of these bad boys, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to take a month. We're going to do it. Still, Giorgio, hey, the decks were stacked for the British, but doing this without losing a ship, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. And this fight
There
over
was
here...
there was a little pressure at the beginning when you said, the French surely lose. I mean, if I have to win. Whatever I do.
It's true.
It's around.
I don't know how the French win this. I don't think they really have a particularly good chance. So it's really much more how how they respond and how they fight. I thought there were some great battles back and forth and some really good action. I enjoyed it. Liked it a lot. I hope you all did too. This is not going to take long for this to ascend my ranks of preferred naval games for this. On Wednesday, we will come back with one last game of the Pikeman's Lament for the while, because the Parliamentarians won 1, the Royalists won 1, so there has to be a rubber game. There has to be. On Thursday, we're going to get together and take Game 7 of our Chain of Command Storming the Citadel campaign. So that'll be great. Because remember, for those who watched, CT did it. He pulled out a win, and a pretty nice one, actually. And so now the Germans have to take another crack at Chasakoya to try to break through at Kursk with some more toys to play with. And then on Saturday Night Fights next weekend, we'll be back with the Battle of Antietam for Altar of Freedom. We were really right in the middle of it. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. Please check out the forums for those that aren't already booked up. We always love having folks come by. And in the meanwhile, thank you so much, Giorgio. Thanks, Red, and thanks, Volker.
Jim, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jim. I just want to add one last thing because it's quite late here in Madrid.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would like that it will be written in the books of Saturday Night Fight that Velker lose the boarding action. Even if he did not finish the fight.
Giorgio, if I could show you the face he is making. If I could show you the face my son is making. He has already threatened to go to Ohio and punch OJ in the face. And punch him in the arm.
He owes me a visit first.
Yeah, do you owe Red a punch in the arm, or do you owe OJ? Okay, so it's
fine.
Oh, you're fine, Red. You've been declared fine.
Oh no. He threatened me. He threatened me long ago.
See, he writes these things down, and you forget. You forget your vengeance. But
I
now we're gonna have to board a freaking plane once COVID abates and go to Madrid so you can punch. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. No, this was.
Walker's gonna have to work on that anger management.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Ian. 2 fat lardies for the win. I have put up a poll, by the way, for those who might be inclined, on my Twitter feed, same name, over on Twitter. I have put up a poll. I love Chain of Command. I've kind of got a crush on it right now. And Tommy says, "Uh-oh, Giorgio's getting bitter." So I've put up a poll. Should I build troops? Should I build game sets for I Ain't Been Shot Mum or O Group?
Oh, okay.
I could see it definitely both ways. I don't know which I want to do, but I want to do that too. So a lot of great gaming. That's why I love. And yeah, Trafalgar is going to be a blast. We're going to have lots and lots of ships, and it's going to be a screaming hoot. So anyway, thank you all so very, very much. Thanks to the players. Thanks to everybody. We rang the 20 bell for a Trafalgar game, or for a Ortegal game that nobody anticipated. So that's awesome too. Thank you a great deal. Go to the forums, click, like, subscribe, do all those things. But in the meanwhile, please take care of yourselves.